All right, everyone, here it is, the last and final question on the 2023 AP Calculus AB exam, question number 6. And upon posting of this video, the rubric has not come out yet for this exam, but once it does, I will link it in the description below. For now, you can see the link to all 6 questions on the College Board's website from 2023 AP exam. And if you find this video to be helpful, please make sure to subscribe so that you can see other calculus videos as they come out. All right, let's take a look at question number 6. Here we have an implicit equation and we need to show that the derivative equals this quotient. So what we need to do first on the left side is we need to calculate the derivative using the product rule. Here I've used the product rule, remembering to put my dy dx for my chain rule. And then I find the derivative of this side, remembering that the derivative of a constant is just 0. Then I use the trick that I want to get everything that has a dy dx on one side and everything that doesn't have a dy dx to the other side. So I did that here by subtracting 6x dy dx so that I can factor out the constant term of dy dx, or that, that term that both of them have in common, and then I can divide out the 3y squared minus 6x. This is when I look at what I need to show the derivative is equal to, and I notice that all terms have been divided by 3, so by doing that I can see that there is my final answer and it matches what I'm given in the problem. All right, let's look at part B. In part B, I need to show or find the coordinates of a point on the curve where the line tangent is horizontal. When I see that the line tangent is horizontal, that means that the derivative is 0. This fraction would equal 0 when I get 0 divided by a non-zero number. So I'm going to set the numerator equal to 0, and I can see that that would occur when y equals 0. To find the coordinates of the point, I only have the y coordinate of 0. I need to plug into the original equation, I need to plug in a y value of 0 to calculate the x value. But once I do that, I get 0 on one side, 2 on the other side, and I see that there would be no such point that exists for a y value of 0. That would make the derivative equal to 0. Part C asks about that tangent line being vertical. And for a vertical tangent line, that occurs when the derivative is undefined. A quotient is undefined when the denominator is equal to 0. So setting the denominator equal to 0 and solving for x, I get y squared divided by 2. I'm going to use substitution to go into the original equation and plug in y squared over 2 for every x value. You can see I did that here in green, and then I solved for y and got a y value of 1. Then by plugging it back into this equation right here, I can calculate that x is equal to 1/2. I did a little check here to make sure that that point does lie on the original curve of 6xy equals 2 plus y cubed. I can see, yes, in fact, that point does lie on the curve. Therefore, the point 1/2, 1, there is a vertical tangent line. And now on to the last part, part D. Here, it looks like after reading the problem, this is a related rates problem. So what I did is I took the derivative of this equation that was given to us in the original problem. Once again, I had to use product here, but because it's related rates, I now have a dx dt and a dy dt incorporated into my problem. Then I plug in all the information that I am given. I know my x, I know my y, I know my dx dt. So the only variable I do not know is dy dt, so I left that here in the problem and simply did some algebra to solve for dy dt and got -8/9. And that is the end. That is the end of problem number 6 and the end of the FRQs from the 2023 AP Calculus AB exam. I hope you found that video to be helpful and useful. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so that you are notified of other calculus videos. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.